White Collar's return to Netflix could repeat the successful resurgence Suits saw after it returned to the streaming platform. White Collar follows Neil Caffrey, Matt Bomer, a notorious art thief and forger who, after breaking free from prison and getting caught again, appeals to FBI agent Peter Burke, Tim DeKay, for a work release. The two begin to grow closer as they unravel white-collar crimes in New York and Neil's past, which continues to haunt him. The show premiered in 2009 on USA Network and ran for 6 seasons. The show ended in 2014, but discussions of a revival have circled the franchise since its ending, with Bomer even discussing the show during his press tour for his limited series, Fellow Travelers. Bomer has also starred in several films since White Collar's ending, including the Magic Mike franchise and Maestro. White Collar could see a resurgence in popularity on Netflix, like Suits did. Suits returned to Netflix in 2023. Matt Bomer wearing a suit in White Collar. Suits' return to Netflix was able to lead to the revival of the show through its upcoming spin-off Suits LA, so White Collar's return to the platform could yield the same results due to the show's devoted fanbase. Suits' return resulted in the show gaining billions of minutes watched, and it was on Netflix's top 10 list for several weeks. Season 4's premiere of Stranger Things was the only show to beat it, demonstrating the devotion Suits' established fanbase had for the series as well as how its compelling storytelling was able to capture new audiences. The Suits cast reunited for several ads after this success before Suits LA was announced, officially reviving the series. This phenomenon could easily be copied by White Collar, as the series has not only been championed by the original cast but also by its devoted fanbase, who enjoy the show's equally strong storytelling and powerful characters. That fanbase could assist in boosting the show's streaming numbers and introducing new viewers. This could lead to more engagement with the series, which could grow into a potential White Collar revival or a spin-off with brand new characters, much like Suits LA. Will there ever be a White Collar reboot? Peter Burke and Neil Caffrey in White Collar. If White Collar can gain the same numbers as Suits did upon its return to Netflix, then a reboot or a spin-off could be greenlit to either continue the story of Neil and Peter or even begin a new one with familiar characters. White Collar's ending left the door open for the two characters to reunite, so perhaps the two could come together for an emotional reconnection and to thwart a new threat in Paris, where Neil now resides. This could lead to Neil returning to New York with Peter, beginning their adventures anew with old and new friends. Conversely, the show could focus on a new cast of characters in a White Collar spin-off. The show could follow Peter's son who, as a newly minted FBI agent, must deal with his own criminal consultant and the wild adventures that ensue. The show could also be about a protege of Neil's who, after getting caught, must also navigate that same fine line of legality Neil walked. Both options leave the door open for the original cast to return and keep both Neil and Peter's character arcs intact as they try to guide the next generation.